another episode in the PodFest Expo 2026 Speaker Preview Series. Today, I'm absolutely thrilled to have Ken Cox. Ken, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me, Tom. I'm super excited to be here today.
Ken, could you tell us your role in podcasting?
My role in podcasting, I started Clicks and Bricks podcast. It started in 2019 for sure. The exact date, I don't know. And it was just a matter of, hey, we're going to start recording video every day and figure out what happens from there. And that ended up rolling, and then COVID hit and everything changed on the planet. But I took a couple years off after going on the Blocks reality TV show. And when I came back, I kicked off the Clicks and Bricks podcast again in 2025, season 4. It's been a blast. I've won Davies Award a couple of times for Best General Business Podcast and Top 1% podcast on Listen Notes. General business is what we talk about on Clicks and Bricks, just the concept of having your brick and mortar and your online presence at the same time in today's world.
Very cool. What can you give us a teaser of your presentation or your panel at PodFest Expo next month?
Taking a total pivot from general business and moving into comedy. I'm a firm believer that independent business and micro businesses are going to be a huge boom over the next 10 years with AI and how it can really launch that off. And as I started scratching my head, I'm like, how can I get as close to that independent entrepreneur as possible right now today so I can know this journey a little bit better, fresher. And I thought, man, there's no better way than comedy to understand what it's going to be like to run an individual business. So earlier in 2025, I made that decision to write another book and go into comedy and fully commit to the process. And it has been just a total enlightenment for my life as a whole. So I'm doing the comedy panel, and a lot of what that's going to be is what I'll be talking about mostly is how to implement comedy and AI along with creative thinking into your business and how that's going to look in 2026 and moving forward.
I've never heard anyone put that together like that. That sounds absolutely fascinating.
A little bit of tism that gets me that picture.
Very cool. Ken, let me end by asking, what do you hope to get out of PodFest Expo 2026 this year?
PodFest Expo is hands down my favorite expo of the year across the board. It's a close competitor with CES. Chris does a great job of getting the icebreakers down and getting people to really collaborate. It's more than just getting sold something, and I appreciate that so much. So when I go to PodFest, I'm looking to do a couple of things. One, selfishly get on as many podcasts as I possibly can and book as many guests as I possibly can for my shows. But then mostly it's just meeting the people and connecting and being together in a time where we all sit in our studios and do our own thing. And it's through our normal lives, we don't always run into like-minded people. And this is a scenario where we get to be a couple days together and a lot of like-minded people, a lot of people pushing the envelope, a lot of people with microphones in their hands. And man, if you want to spread a message, spread it through microphones.
Ken, unfortunately, we're near the end of our time for this episode, but before we leave, I wanted to ask you if any of our listeners want to connect with you, what would be your preferred social media platform for connection?
I don't have a preferred social media, just kencox.com. So the internet would be my preferred social media. From there, you hit me everywhere, or you can view me everywhere. I don't really communicate outside of email back and forth or telephone, but yeah.
All right.
Way to get to me.
Well, Ken, I'm greatly looking forward to your presentation. As I mentioned, it's one of the most unique I've heard, and I've podcasted in the business world, so I want to see how you can tie this all together. And I hope we can catch up next month at PodFest Expo 2026.
Absolutely, Tom. Thank you for having me today. I appreciate you.